Hello. Hello, my name is Jean Béliveau, and it is the 8th of June 2026. And I have this conference, this speech for you. It's about human autonomy in the face of power, abuse, and misunderstanding. So today I would like to speak about a subject that has deeply influenced human history, the relationship between power, abuse, human dignity, and freedom of conscience. Throughout history, human beings have suffered many forms of domination. Some have endured physical abuse, others have experienced psychological, emotional, or spiritual abuse. Still, others have been ridiculed, excluded, or silenced because they thought differently, questioned prevailing ideas, or searched for meaning in ways that did not fit the explanations of their time. One of humanity's greatest tragedies is that power can sometimes be used not to protect, but to control. When a person is vulnerable, wounded, or isolated, some individuals may attempt to use that situation to their advantage. They may seek to impose their will, limit another person's freedom, or define for them what they should think, believe, or become. Yet no abuse grants moral authority over a victim. No trauma removes a person's right to think. No suffering removes a person's dignity. And no attempt at domination can completely erase the human capacity to seek truth, meaning, or freedom. History also teaches us something important. Individuals who bring new ideas of different perspectives are not always recognized immediately. Some were ignored during their lifetimes. Some were ridiculed. Some were opposed. Some were rejected. Yet over time, their ideas sometimes contributed to transforming society. This does not mean that everyone who believes uh, they are extraordinary necessarily is. It means that the value of an idea should not be judged solely by popularity, social status, or prejudice directed toward them or toward the person presenting new ideas. Um, a free society must be willing to listen before condemning. It must be willing to examine before rejecting. It must be willing to think before following blindly. We must also recognize that human institutions are not perfect. Religious, political, economic, social, and cultural institutions are made up of human beings. And because they are made up of human beings, they can achieve great things, but they can also make mistakes. Sometimes individuals use the prestige of institutions to strengthen their own power. Sometimes authority is used to discourage independent thought. Sometimes fear is used to maintain control. But the true strength of a civilization is not its ability to impose silence. Its strength lies in lies in its ability to allow dialogue. Its strength lies in its ability to encourage reflection. Its strength lies in its ability to support growth and evolution. Every human being possesses an intrinsic value that does not depend on wealth, social status, education, or popularity. That value exists because they are human, and that value includes the right to search for meaning, the right to ask questions, um, the right to doubt, the right to believe, the right to create, the right to propose new ideas, and the right to make mistakes, and also the right to learn. Human autonomy does not mean that we possess all the answers. It means that we preserve the freedom to search for them. It means refusing to allow fear, pressure, or domination to completely define our thinking. It means remaining responsible for our own development. I believe that a truly advanced society is not one in which everyone thinks the same way. It is a society where disagreement can exist without violence. It is a society where beliefs can coexist without oppression. It is a society where the search for truth remains possible. And it is a society where people are judged primarily by their actions, contributions, and integrity. Perhaps some ideas today seem marginal. Perhaps some visions of the world are still misunderstood. Mm, yes. Perhaps some contributions will never receive all the recognition they deserve. But does that but that does not diminish their value. History is not written only by institutions. It is also written by individuals who continue moving forward despite obstacles, by those who continue thinking despite criticism, by those who continue creating despite difficulties, and by those who refuse to surrender their dignity. In conclusion, I believe our responsibility our responsibility is not to dominate others. Our responsibility to is to contribute to the development of humanity. Our responsibility is to defend freedom of conscience. Our responsibility is to protect human dignity. And our responsibility is to help build a world where ideas can be examined honestly, where abuse of power can be questioned, and where individuals retains the fundamental right to pursue their own search for meaning. And thank you for listening, and good night to all.